I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team.
We are on the way. Me, Max, and Apollo are on the way to the vet right now. Apollo is getting fixed today, so hopefully everything goes well. It has me worried because cats don't usually do that well under anesthesia. I mean, they're usually okay, but cats have more issues going under than other animals do, and so it's always risky for cats. And so I'm a little nervous about it, but you know, everything will be okay. I have faith that everything will be okay and that the vets will do what they need to do, and that he'll be safe. But it is 7:21. I'm supposed to be there in 9 minutes. We'll make it. And I gotta pick it back up at 4:30. So yeah, y'all keep Apollo in your thoughts. This will be uploaded after he's done. But still, you guys keep him in your thoughts until I update you on how he is. So yeah, see you at the vet. We're here, and oh my lord, this is busy. Like, wow. Honey, no, you are not getting past me. I'm sorry. I was here first. This is gonna be interesting, isn't it? They have a sign that says, please leave your pet in vehicle until you have completed check-ins. So I'll leave Apollo in the car, and of course I'll bring Max in with me while I complete check-ins. So goodness. Okay, and it looks like they just opened the doors, so people are just starting to walk in. But oh, there's someone literally dragging their dog by a leash, and I'm just like, why? Just if you would actually teach your dog to walk on a leash, you wouldn't have to pull it around by its collar, potentially damaging its trachea and causing pain. But okay, what do I know? Anyway, well, that was partial chaos. So you have to come in, leave your pets in the car because so many people, they try not to have like all the people and all the animals in at one time. So you go in, you fill out your paperwork, and then you go get your pet after you fill out your paperwork, just to keep the volume of pets and people down inside. And so I filled my paperwork out. You know, by the way, let me just go ahead and say this. I was so proud of Max because there were all the dogs, all the cats, and he did superb with all of those distractions. Like, he was, yeah, I mean, he was kind of looking around now. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's a lot of dogs and a lot of cats around, and he loves dogs and cats. He was kind of looking around, but he never once put on the leash. He stayed in a block when I was at the counter, and he was very well behaved, very well mannered. I was very proud of him for how well he did in such a high distraction environment. And as soon as I gave him his focus command, he sat, he looked up at me and focused. And so I was really proud of Max. So anyway, I filled out my paperwork, and there was still a line. So instead of turning my paperwork in, I went ahead and came out here to grab Apollo. And that way, you know, by the time I got in there, there wouldn't be a line that I have to stand in there, that I would have to stand in, and I would just be able to hand them Apollo and my paperwork at the same time. Well, my cat carrier decides to just fall apart. Mind you, this is a brand new cat carrier I bought that, for whatever reason, I guess I bought a broken one. And so that really aggravates me that I bought something brand new, but it was like broken. And so I am walking in, and the dang thing falls apart, just falls apart. The bottom detaches from the top, and my cat's free. But luckily, Apollo is such a good cat that he just kind of dropped out and just sat there, and I was able to grab him. And Max, like, as soon as Apollo fell out, Max like ran to him like, no, you're not going anywhere. And so really nice lady stopped and helped me put the cat carrier back together and get Apollo back in it. And then she actually carried the cat carrier in for me, and they went ahead and took him back just so that he wouldn't get out. And so I think they're gonna like zip tie the cat carrier for me, but I'm so mad that it just like fell apart because it was brand new and I bought it because it was turquoise. It was my favorite color, which is why I bought it, but I guess I didn't really look at it because it was just my favorite color. I was like, cool, favorite color, let's grab it and go. And yeah, it was broken. So yeah, that's how that went. We went to come out and there was a dog that was out here as we were walking back out, and oh, there's the lady that helped me. She was super nice. And so this dog was just like growling, like lunged at the end of its leash, growling, and I'm just like, Max, leave it. Max stopped looking at it, because when it started growling, Max like looked at it and was kind of, you know, keeping an eye on him. The dog, which I don't blame him, you know, this dog was acting aggressive. I don't blame Max at all. And as soon as I told Max, leave it, Max refocused and we walked in the car. I unclipped his leash, told him up, he jumped in, and yeah. So it is now 8:01. That took 30 minutes to get in because I was sitting out here for so long because I really didn't want to stand in a long line because I can't medically, physically do that. And so I just kind of sat out here taking my time, relaxing, waiting until it was a little died down. So yeah, it's not as chaotic. Got to be back at 4:30 to pick him up. And they said that they recommend coming a little earlier just because they're really, really busy today. It was really packed. And so I'll probably get up here around 4:15-ish. And so yeah, that's how that went. Keep him in your thoughts. My baby, oh, my baby. But keep him in your thoughts, please, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Bye. So it has been a productive day. My aunt calls me, and she's all the way, she's like an hour and a half away, and my mom's out and away, and so my aunt calls me and she's like, hey, I need a favor. My cousin, apparently he's having issues with his contacts and he couldn't see, and his glasses were at her house. So I just had to drive all the way over to her house, and she lives like 30 minutes away from me, and I wasn't even home. So I ended up having to drive like 45 minutes to her house, pick these glasses up for my cousin, bring them up to his school, and go in and give him his glasses. And he comes out, he's like, man, I owe you big time for this one. It was quite funny. Now I'm finally on the way home. And I've got to leave again. It's 11:53 p.m. Or, I'm sorry, it's 11:53 a.m. And I have to leave again at like 3:45. We'll say 3:45. To go back out 30 minutes away to go pick up Apollo from the vet. And let me tell you, it's been a very eventful, very productive day. I've gotten a lot of stuff done, which was awesome. But I'm ready to sit down and relax. I'm hurting sitting in the car for so long. It's got my back hurting again. But I'm ready to get home, take my shoes off, kick up and relax for a minute. And I need to set some hamburger meat out for dinner tonight. That way it can be thawing out. But look, it has been one eventful, one productive day. So yeah. Hey guys, so I left my GoPro earlier when I went to pick up Apollo. So Apollo is good. Surgery went well. I'm about to show you Apollo. Another cool thing, go check out my Instagram. I met some really cool fans when I was actually picking up Apollo. It was really, really nice. They were both really, really sweet. I absolutely loved meeting them. But yeah, I met Morgan and her mom. They were actually getting their cat neutered as well. And I just wanted to give a big shout out, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and thanks so much for reaching out to me today when you guys recognized me when we were up there. It was really, really cool of you guys, and I enjoyed sitting there talking with you guys. But I think we sat there and talked for like 30 minutes or so while we were just waiting. And so they were both really, really neat. They actually live close to me as well. So I think I'm gonna plan something as far as hanging out with Morgan goes. I think that would be really, really fun. But anyway, I know you guys are probably anxious to see Apollo. He is currently locked in the bathroom, being kept from running and physical activity, and I'm going to show him to you now. Say hi, honey. So we got Apollo in here. I got his litter box and his bed put in here. Hi, baby. Keeping him in here, I'm able to see how much he's bleeding because it's on the floor, and it's just going to restrict his movement. and he's just not gonna be able to move as much. So that's why I've got him kind of tucked in here. So apparently with male cats, they leave the incision site open. And so, hi honey, oh babe, hi baby. With male cats, they apparently leave the incision site open. And he's so lovey, hi baby. I'm sorry I had to drop you off today. It was for the best. You fixed now, huh? He's shaking a little bit, but he's on pain meds, and so he doesn't seem like he's in any pain. He's very high and loopy, I'll tell you that. But yep, Apollo's doing good, and in the next 7 to 10 days, he should be able to start going back to normal activities. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I love you. I love you. Alright, so I'm going to let him rest. I don't want to get him too worked up. And he's going to stay in here for a couple of days, keep his activity limited. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but the floor, there's a little blood on the floor. That's easy to clean up, but this way I'm able to monitor if he's bleeding and how much. So the little bit that's on the floor is nothing to worry about. But I definitely feel like this is going to be an easier way to keep an eye on if he starts bleeding more. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. So yeah, go check out my Instagram if you want to see the picture that I took with Morgan and her mom today. They were really awesome. I really enjoyed meeting them. So yeah guys, if you like the video, leave me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every single time I upload. If you want to see really cute side adventures, go subscribe to Austin's channel, No Limits exclusive. I'm going to leave the link in the description. Go subscribe because he's posting really cute vlogs with all of us in it as well. So I'll see you guys next time and stay happy. Bye guys.